Magazine, we all stand together. I have another very special guest right away, Mr. Joey Molland of Badfinger and many other projects, and we're going to talk about that now. Joey?
Hello, Jay. Guitar and some keyboards, and Tommy with the bass and Mike on the drums, and then George thought of the guitar line. That there's a kind of a syncopated guitar line in there. That's a George Addison line, and that's just an example of how he would get involved in the recording with the band. He didn't just sit up in the control room saying, "Let's do it again, lads." You know, he kind of got in it with you and made it work. It was great, and we were up in the control room that day, and it's a funny story, but we're up there listening to it, and I don't know if you're familiar with the song, but it's kind of beaty. You give me loving like crazy, and that's kind of beat of it, right? And so we'd got the backtrack done, a bit of a rough vocal on it, and George was really happy. He thought it was going to be a single. And he was dancing in the control room, that little shuffle that he does, you know, that kind of shuffling about thing. And in walked Leon Russell, who's like an iceberg coming in the room, you know. He's a beautiful cat, Leon, don't get me wrong, but he's so cool. You know, it's like Paul Newman walking in or something, you know, just like everybody goes, ooh, there's Leon Russell, you know, including George, you know, ooh, like that. And he stopped dancing immediately and stopped to tape. And he started talking to Leon, and they were just talking about stuff. And then George thought of something. He said, "Hey, man, we've got this sort of song. It'd be great if you could have a listen and play a bit of piano for us." And Leon said, "Well, yeah, sure, why not?" You know, so he played the backtrack for Day After Day. And Leon listened to it. It's nice, you know, nice little tune. He says, "Yeah, I'll go down and tinkle a minute." And he went downstairs, and we played it him again. Put his headphones on, and he played the piano. And the third time he heard it, he played the piano track for the record.
Oh.
He made all those figures up. It worked perfect. I don't know if you're familiar with the record. The piano was half of the record. And that's how great Leon Russell is. He stunned us that day. And then great, but George was a knockout, and he played slide on day after day with us. He came out in the studio and asked us, did we mind if he played guitar on it? You know, because I think he just wanted to play, George. He loved to play the guitar, you know, and always had a guitar with him and stuff, and he loved playing slide guitar in particular. We said, go ahead, man, and so he and Pete sat down and took him hours, 5, 6, 7 hours to do those down.
Really?
Well, he did them, you know, George would do things all at once. He wasn't a guy for going in and overdubbing a track of this and a track of that. And, you know, if you're doing 2 guitar parts, then let's do 2 guitar parts, let's do them now.
Yeah.
You know? And, you know, there is a certain kind of symmetry or magic or something that happens when 2 things happen at the same time, you know, rather than this thing happen and then you put this on top of it. It's a different reaction, you know.
Right.
So he was very hip to that. He did the same thing with us with vocals. He made us sing our vocals all at once. He wouldn't let us overdub parts. He made us all stand around the mic and do the vocals and things like that. Again, it was a great learning experience for us. And he was, you know, he was great in the studio. All the facets of making records. He was George Harrison from the Beatles, and he'd made records. So we just were standing there going, okay, okay.
Yeah.